Yakoob, you are watching Sculpt Beauty TV, and check my look out. It is a sexy tigress look, and it is, I've done it in the shape of like a mask, okay? So just the top half of my face, so the other part of your face you can still keep quite pretty, and you know, this is my look basically. And the way this came up actually is me and my sister were talking, and she was kind of throwing challenges at me, and this was one of them. You know, she was talking about tiger, she's talking about leopard, and we kind of got onto tiger, and she was like, you know, could you do a tiger tutorial? And I was like, yeah, I think I can actually make that look good. So this was my challenge by her, and this is my sexy tigress look, okay? I hope you guys like it. I'm going to show you how easy peasy this look is. All right, so you just need to watch on, and I hope you enjoy. Right, so the first thing we're going to do is pin your hair back, because you need to have a little bit of space for this, yeah? So make sure that your hair is out of your face, okay, like so. Actually, no, that's rather uncomfortable. So anyway, get your hair out of your face. Now, to start off with, I'm going to be actually using face paint, okay? Now, this is my Snazaroo Face paint kit, okay? Snazaroo is a really good brand when it comes to face paints. You don't have to use face paint. You can actually use a jumbo white pencil, or you know, something with a little bit of consistency, which is maybe a little bit oil based, if you wish. A cream eyeshadow, or white cream eyeshadow you can use as well. But I'm going to be using face paints, and I'm going to get this sponge into the white. As you can see, I have the rest of my makeup on. I've got my foundation on, and I'm working on top of that, okay? Because I don't want this to be a look that goes, you know, all around my face like, you know, fancy dress. I just kind of want it to be around my eye area like a mask, okay? So I've done the rest of my makeup, and we're going to get this on. With face paints, people get it really wrong, okay? So just a little bit goes a long way, and as you can see, I am applying some at the bottom here, maybe a little bit forward like that, and then I'm just using the back of the sponge just to pat it all down, okay? Now, it doesn't have to be neat, you know, at the end of the day. I make it as symmetrical as possible, but you know, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, because you can actually go over it again. Now, I'm using a thick sponge. You don't actually need to use a thick sponge, you know. That's what you feel like. Okay, so I've got my white face paint there. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend the edges out, so I'm not getting any harsh lines, like so. There you go. This is quite a fun tutorial. I enjoyed creating this. I had a few pictures of tigers when I was doing this. Sorry, I'm just looking for the right palette. Okay, I have got the Gold Glam palette over here. Haven't used this for quite a while in these tutorials. This is the Gold Glam palette, and it is cream eyeshadows, and you know, you could use these colors as bronzer as well. I'm going to actually use this gold down here. This is great for these type of looks. Just use your finger, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over just my white area and just apply this. I'm going to apply some over here, and the whole thing about this is you're experimenting, okay? So don't beat yourself up if you know if it's not perfect, okay? You can actually keep adding to this. The whole thing about this look is quite fun, so don't take the fun out of it. And then you could go back and re-add if you wish, okay? So I've got that there. It just feels as if I've got some of this white, so. See what I'm doing? Just going back and and re-adding, it's really not a big deal. Ooh. Okay, so I think I'm more or less happy with that. Okay, right, so we've done that. Now I'm going to get my next palette, and this is the Sculpt Beauty Stage palette in natural. There's a reason why I'm using this palette, because there's obviously loads of natural colours in it. What we're going to do, and we're going to do a little bit more of this afterwards, okay? But just quickly to show you, the colour that I'm going to be using is this colour right here, which is this really light gold, creamy gold, yeah? Get that on your brush. It doesn't have to be... particularly thin or anything, and just spread this over. This just adds a little bit of a sheen. And then I'm going to get this lighter colour over here, which is what we use for highlighter sometimes, and just get that on your cheekbones and so on and so forth. Now these colours you can actually reintroduce again once you are starting to, you know, enhance everything, you know all the lines that we're making. Okay, so that's pretty much it at the moment. What we're going to do now is go into our eyeliner. Okay, now you could use a Sculpt Beauty Jyline like myself if you wish, with an angled brush, or you can actually use a pen eyeliner as well. Okay, so I've got this onto my brush. Now the first thing you want to do is apply this in your waterline. Ooh, yeah, and then we're going to create this shape. Now take your time with this shape. What you want to do is you want to create a little, well, not a little, quite a large point at the front. And as you can see, I'm being a little bit rough with this because I can. And then you're going to create that. This is the easiest way of doing it. Just create a line at the end, and then we're going to join this up. Seal. Now, don't worry if it's not that neat. You know, it's cool. The good thing with this is if you do make it a bit too thick, when you go out, you can just make both of them a little bit thicker. Okay, and then we're going to okay, so we've got our eyeliner there, if you want to call it that. Oh, I nearly lost the dot. Okay, then we're going to create this. Now all this is with your eyeliner. You want to take this a little bit slowly. Don't really go in there, like be harsh with your brush, and just slowly draw the outlines and then go over it with a little bit more density. Now I'm trying to make mine symmetrical, and that's a good way of working, yeah, if you do things symmetrically. And when you're doing this, I think it'll be a good idea if you have a picture of a tiger, because that's exactly what I did. I had a picture of a tiger, and I'm kind of watching and copying the best way I can what the tiger, you know, looks like. Now the strokes that I'm taking, I'm not creating really sharp, you know, a sharp pattern, because as you know that with a tiger, obviously he's got fur, and this lovely, you know, pattern is imprinted in his fur. Okay, so it's not perfect. It only, you know, at a distance it looks good, but when you go forward, well, it still looks good up close, but if you know what I mean. So you could create these strokes to make it very as real as you can. Okay. This is a really interesting look to do. It's quite fun actually. I could have done the whole face, but there's a reason I didn't. I just thought it'd be nice to create a makeup look out of this rather than more of a, you know, like a full-on face look. I mean, you could wear this to a fancy dress. Maybe something similar for a fashion show like this once before for all the models, for the guys and girls. So that was quite interesting. Now, as you can see, I'm applying my like this eyeliner, and I'm doing it quite lightly and quite roughly, but then I'm kind of going over parts with some more black, you know, just to create some sort of density. I'm actually contemplating going to the office like this. I should go to the office like this. I shall sit my first meeting like this of the day. Okay, so we're actually nearly done, believe it or not. Yeah, as you can see, I'm using my angle brush, the angle on my brush, to create these strokes, okay, that tigers have. Okay, last thing, tigers have these dots at some places. As you can see, I put 2 there. I'm going to put, these don't have to actually be symmetrical, okay, so it's kind of up to you where you kind of put them, yeah. And that's practically it. One more thing, you know, me being me, taking this a little bit, you know, extreme, what I will do is I'm going to add this extra shading that I have done to this look. Now I've got this colour right down here, yeah, and I mix it in with this brown here, and what I'm just going to do is create some sort of density, you know, some sort of like shading. You know, we want it to look as real as possible. I was going to say natural, but I don't think it'll look natural. Okay, I'm going to have some there. And I mean, the remarkable thing about a tiger is the lovely different shades of colours of oranges and reds that they've got on their face. It really, really is amazing. So I do want to kind of bring a little bit of this out in this look. So take a bit of time and perfect that. Now that is my tiger look, or tigress look. So I am going to apply some eyelashes to this and show you that you can, as you can see, the rest of my makeup is done and it's quite normal, that you can make this quite a glam look if you do decide to wear it out. Okay, so I'll be right back with my eyelash on, sort my hair out, and I'll come back to show you the finished look. Okay, so I've applied my eyelash and I'm back here to show you the finished look. Now, you're gonna agree with me, right? This does look quite sexy in a very tigress type of way, right? Yeah, basically this is my finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to make it as easy as possible and fun as I could. You can actually wear this look out if you want to go, you know, to a party and whatnot, and just bring the outsides a little bit in, so it's just your eye area which is covered, okay? But I just kind of like the whole mask thing. I think it's quite, you know, again, sexy, and it's a little bit different, okay? So that is my tigress, my sexy tigress look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube and you did enjoy it, there's actually a like button down here. It's a thumbs up sign, all right? So you need to click that. Leave your comments below, leave your requests below. Tell me what you guys think. I do read the comments, okay? And I appreciate every one that I have. So if you've got the time, you know, do that. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, and I'm assuming you haven't subscribed to the channel because you're new to the channel, okay? Now there is a subscribe button down here, but you kind of need to watch this on YouTube again. Click subscribe, go to the relevant page and be part of the Sculpt Beauty family. You'll be the first people to get all the notifications and of the video blogs and the trial, of the tutorials and so on and so forth, and whatever we're doing, okay? Also, if you have an iPhone, Sculpt Beauty have their very own iPhone app, okay? Now this is downloadable, absolutely free on Apple App Store. So you need to go and check that out. It's amazing, and we're actually introducing a lot more features to it as well, if there isn't enough on there already, okay? So check that out. Make sure you download that. Everything that I have used, I have listed in the description box below. Okay, below, but you need to be watching this on YouTube. I've even put all the links in for where you can buy the products from. Sculptbeauty.com/shop is where you're going to find all the makeup, the eyelashes, the eyeliner, you know, whatever else I've worn. You can find it at sculptbeauty.com/shop, and we deliver worldwide, okay, straight to your door, okay? So go check that out. Is there anything that I have left out? Facebook and Twitter. If you're part of these social networks, join us and be part of our social network, okay? Facebook.com/sculptbeauty, Twitter.com/sculptbeauty, and that is it, okay? I will see you again soon. My name is Uzma Yakoob. You're watching Sculpt Beauty TV. See you later.